Welcome to the MicroMolar podcast, Biotech Signal Series. Today is Tuesday, May 12, 2026.
Let's get straight into today's top signals.
REGENXBIO reported a pivotal win for its Duchenne gene therapy. The key question now is whether the data set will be strong enough to satisfy the FDA in a field facing heightened evidence scrutiny.
B1 won FDA approval for a next-generation BCL2 inhibitor aimed at Venclexta. This creates a new competitive threat in hematologic cancers, where Venclexta has been a major standard.
Encoded's gene therapy reduced seizures in Dravet syndrome. The early data suggests disease-modifying potential beyond standard anti-seizure medicines.
BioAge is pivoting from obesity to an NLRP3 inhibitor focused on aging-related inflammation. The strategy reframes the company around one mechanism that could apply across cardiovascular, ocular, and CNS diseases.
Biogen will continue developing its anti-tau Alzheimer's drug despite a phase 2 miss. The move shows Biogen still sees tau as an important Alzheimer's target alongside amyloid.
Create Medicines raised $122 million to advance in vivo CAR-T technology. If successful, the approach could make CAR-T more scalable by generating engineered immune cells directly inside patients.
Cabaletta reported CAR-T results as investor interest in autoimmune cell therapy grows. The data add to the broader push to use CAR-T outside cancer.
Atara and Pierre Fabre will get another shot at FDA approval for their cell therapy. A second review opportunity could be meaningful for both companies and for the broader cell therapy regulatory landscape.
A gene editing company is struggling to repeat an earlier apparent cure. The story highlights how hard it is to scale one dramatic patient outcome into consistent clinical success.
Aptos exited a blood cancer pact after a Hami buyout complicated development rights. The move adds pressure to Aptos as it manages limited cash and a narrowing oncology pipeline.
Signet Health is acquiring Ametris to unify clinical trial data streams. The deal reflects growing demand for cleaner, more integrated trial data infrastructure.
Biopharma leaders are rallying behind Richard Pazdur as a potential FDA commissioner candidate. His long oncology regulatory track record makes him a familiar choice, though it is unclear whether he wants the role.
Takeda is targeting 4,500 job cuts as its incoming CEO continues restructuring. The reduction shows large pharmas are still aggressively reshaping cost structures and priorities.
Drug makers seeking lower tariff rates must pass rigorous testing and documentation requirements. The process adds another layer of supply chain complexity for global pharma manufacturers.
Macrogenics is selling its manufacturing arm. The move suggests a shift toward a leaner operating model and greater reliance on outsourcing.
West Pharmaceutical disclosed a cybersecurity attack. The incident is a reminder that pharma suppliers and service providers are increasingly exposed to digital operational risk.
Penn Medicine is using AI to train doctors. The initiative shows clinical AI moving beyond diagnostics and into medical education and workflow development.
Amgen and AbbVie said IRA negotiations are already affecting first-quarter sales. That suggests Medicare drug pricing reform is beginning to show measurable financial impact.
Amgen added $300 million to its Puerto Rico manufacturing budget. The investment reinforces Puerto Rico's importance as a major pharma manufacturing hub.
Novartis is exiting an oral drug factory in Germany. The move reflects ongoing restructuring of pharma manufacturing networks as companies optimize sites and costs.
Lonza is expanding to capture demand for ADC manufacturing. The investment shows contract manufacturers are still betting on antibody-drug conjugates despite some capacity risks.
MRD is being promoted as a decision engine for oncology trial design. The concept could help sponsors make faster go, no-go decisions, though this specific item is sponsored content.
Those are the top 25 signals for today. Thanks for tuning into the MicroMolar podcast.
Visit micromolar.com for more information. See you next time.